Welcome to Dodgers Daily. Casey Porter here. So glad that you decided to tune in. Fans, today we have one of the funnest players in the system. Like, from the first time I saw him in spring training this year, I was like, oh, wow, this guy's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Justin Dean just came onto the scene in spring training. Welcome to the Dodgers, right?
Absolutely. Appreciate you for having me.
Okay, so I got to dive right in. I look on social media, and your handle is Big Papa. There's got to be a story behind that.
Right. Just the movie Hardball, the baseball movie about the kids in, I think it's Chicago, inner city Chicago. Big popular baseball movie, but one of the pitchers in the movie doesn't pitch well without listening to the song Big Papa by Notorious B.I.G. by Biggie Smalls. So he when he listens to that, he pitches well. When he doesn't, he pitches bad, and I just related to it really well. I love the movie, I love the song, and I was like, you know what? I just loved everything about it. And so I think it came 7th or 8th grade, made my Twitter, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make it Big Papa. And it just stuck with everything I've made, and it just resonated with me.
So you grew up in South Carolina, went to college in North Carolina, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so if I messed that up, go back to what I just said
all
right there,
all
right?
Good. Born in South Carolina, college in North Carolina.
So Lenore Ryan, Division II there in North Carolina, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I tend to think I know a little bit about baseball. I've never heard of that school before.
Exactly,
So.
and I was the same way until our center fielder in high school committed there, and literally I was like, "You went to where?" And he said, "Lenore Ryan." I committed, went to a camp. He committed there. I'm like, never heard of it. And then they had one more camp towards the end of the season, and I went to that. Coach loved me, had me walk on. So
Walk on D2.
yeah, walk on D2.
All the way from that to we're sitting here in a
here we
AAA
are.
dugout, one call away from Major League.
Here we are.
Take us through that journey.
It's been a bumpy one. It's been a fun one though. Really exciting. Really just adjust on the fly. A lot of opportunities have come and gone, but like it's been a ride that I can't take for granted, and that I've loved every bit of it. It's been really fun, and it kind of just came out of nowhere as far as how it kind of sprouted up, and it's just like you said, here we are. So I'm excited.
So were you a big Tony Hawk fan growing up?
Tony Hawk was cool, but there were some other guys.
Was he too old for you?
No, not old. It's just he was like a vert skater, so like
Okay.
I like more street skating and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I like guys, just you skate down the stairs or like down the sidewalk or whatever.
So that brings me to my next question. You're playing all this travel ball and it's hot. And you're playing like at 9 o'clock in the morning on Sundays and then like 11 o'clock at night on Sunday. Like it's all day. So you can get burned out from it pretty easy. So you took a year off from baseball, really got into skateboarding. So talk about that period of time.
Yeah, really travel ball financially was really the burden. I definitely probably could have kept playing, but I know my parents were like, yo, we need to take a break. Playing every weekend just gets really expensive. So like I said, I got into skateboarding with my friends around the neighborhood, a couple of friends that played ball with, and it just took off from there. We did that every day. Like that became like my baseball. We would wake up in the summer early before it got too hot and try to get some good hours of skating in before, we take a break and then try to sit inside for a little bit. But we took it as serious as a fun sport can be taken serious. So I enjoyed every bit of it. Tried to quit baseball for it, but my dad didn't go for it.
So not only best move, because I won't know what it is,
right?
But you got to describe it too.
The heel flip.
Heel flip.
The heel flip. Yeah, my probably the best trick that I had in my bag was the heel flip. It's a kick flip, but with your heel. So
nice.
If you know what a kick flip is, you just do the same motion with the back of your foot, and it's for some reason I had a lot of pop with it, as skaters say. You get the board high off the ground, and it was just one of my best tricks. I always landed bolts. It was just one of them ones I could pull out the bag.
Of course, we're trying to make the major leagues, so I'm sure you haven't brought out your skateboard in a while, but do you think you could do it? Think you could hit it still?
I can hit an ollie. I don't know about the heel flip. It might take me a couple of days, but I could hit a trick or two.
Yeah.
Ollie, pop shove, something silly.
So we turn on the Xbox or PS, whatever number it is now. So are we turning on like an MiLB baseball game, or are we turning on a Tony Hawk skateboard game?
No, actually, I play FIFA. I play soccer.
Oh, really?
On the PlayStation. Yeah, I love.
Why's that?
I don't know. In high school, we played that game a lot. Me and my baseball friends, we played FIFA. My sister played soccer in middle school and high school, and a little bit of club in college. So I respect the sport. I love the sport, and it's just really fun to play on PlayStation. So me and a couple of teammates been playing it.
So I got to talk to Luke Raley a couple of years ago, who went to Erie College, Pennsylvania. He was D2 too, just like you were.
Respect.
And he was super proud of himself for being drafted out of a D2. It's like a huge deal, right? So did you feel that pride?
Absolutely. When I went into going to baseball at the D2 program, I wasn't necessarily looking to get drafted. I was just looking to play college baseball. because I still loved playing baseball, and I just wanted to be able to play ball and go to school. The draft wasn't necessarily on the front of my mind, and so for it to happen, it just feels like the biggest blessing and the biggest accomplishment to me, because it doesn't happen a lot.
You get that smile from your mom or your dad?
Both.
Oh, nice.
Both.
Yeah. So you chose free agency after last year.
Yeah.
So why? First of all, why choose free agency? That's a choice. And then why the Dodgers?
So it really, free agency, the Dodgers made it easier to choose free agency. Not to say that I knew that I was gonna pick them, but I was very close to re-signing a deal with the team that I was just with, and the Dodgers came along with a better opportunity all around. Everything that I was looking for, every box was checked, and it just felt like they saw something in me that they could use and that they could develop, and I felt like there was mutual interest. There was just really good mutual interest.
Developmental system, is it everything you heard about?
I mean, that's all I heard about from all around baseball. People who have been here before, people who hadn't been here before, but have also heard. It was just, that was the talk. They're like, man, you're going to the right place. That's where everybody in baseball wants to be. That's where guys really find who they are. So, like, I heard so many great things about it, and I'm seeing it firsthand for sure.
Make any swing mechanics changes to you, or?
Yes, slight things. Mainly just staying more connected, finding a way for my whole body to be connected, my whole swing to be connected, whether it's my load and my path. But I'd say the biggest thing is keeping this wrist stiff and finding the best way for me to stay through the baseball. And I've been finding that here recently, and the ball is traveling better, and there's more. My barrel is more accurate. That's been the biggest thing, is barrel accuracy. That's what I have a good eye, and the numbers have showed that. So we've been looking for the barrel accuracy to match what the numbers say, and it's shaping up for sure.
So not just the infectious smile, the positive energy,
right?
The Pete Rose type hustle that you play the game with. Where did all this come from?
That's just born with it, I guess. That's how I've always played the game. I guess I've always had to play pretty hard because I've been on the smaller end, especially as a younger kid. I've had to use my speed, and I've had to let that play for me. But growing into my body and growing into the knowledge that I've learned over the course of playing this game, it's all coming together, and I just still play the game the same way. So I just don't know how to play any other way.
You're pretty fun to watch play against professionals.
I appreciate
I'll bet you were damn fun to watch when you were 10 years old.
Yeah. I've always flown, so seeing me run as a 10-year-old is probably crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about your infectious energy. So you're having probably, maybe this could be debatable, but your best year as a pro. Is there anything you could attribute to that?
A lot of things, man. Confidence is up. Confidence is everything. And I feel like the confidence is coming from the work that we've put in so far. I'm trusting the swing adjustments that we've made. I'm trusting the work that we're doing to build up my swing each day. And I feel like that's the biggest thing, taking that into the box, that you know what you're doing and you don't have to question, where your swing is at or what you're doing mechanically. I feel like before I've been so mechanical oriented and think about what my body's doing in the box, it's hard to perform on the field. You're not thinking about the baseball, you know what I'm saying? You think about your body. So I feel like I'm in a compete mode, and I feel like I'm in a good mental space, and I'm learning a lot of great things that help my game, and I feel confident playing the game out here.
So last question, you get that call, the Dodgers call you up tomorrow.
Yeah.
What could Dodgers fans expect to see from Justin Dean?
They see hustle, they see heart, they're going to see passion for sure. They're going to see me give it everything I got on both ends of the ball. They're going to get a damn good defender for sure. I take pride in being able to save runs, being able to keep people off the bases, or at least trying to. So they're going to see maximum effort for sure.
Going to take a shot at this. I can edit this out if I need to. Have you ever been timed to first? Do you have a time in the 60?
My last time, a couple of my last time to first, I remember in the fall league in like 2019 was I ran like a 3.97
nice.
on a non-bunt, probably like a chopper or something. But I was moving. I got the first. It was the first fastest time in the fall league on a non-bunt. So nice. I do remember that. And the 60, the last one I ran was pro day with the Braves. They said it was 6.3.
Wow.
So that was the last.
Legit.
Yeah.
Justin Dean, thank you so much.
Thank you.